I started looking at some other stuff to kind of kill, and I'm probably gonna throw a few different ones into the same one, and I'm probably just gonna call it like this. I guess like just a loot from. I don't really know, like, because I'm gonna add like a whole bunch of different ones to this, so it'll probably be this will probably be like some of a series I'll do, because really these videos shouldn't really be that long. The last one was kind of long because the fact it's been a while since I made a video, so it was kind of just talking a lot about like what I was kind of doing here. But for this one was kind of a little bit lame. But again, this is kind of something that, for people that may not know, don't, they have no idea what things drop, especially something like this, because as far as I know, there's nothing on the forums or anything that talks about killing this. But the Avatar of Destruction, my last video, I only had 34 kills on these. I went and just killed 100. Also, because I am trying to get 135 dungeoneering, I thought, why not? Let's just go and kill some avatars. Also, as well, my dungeoneering points that I get, I use them to buy overloads. So, I figured, why not go there, kill those? They do give 100,000 dungeoneering experience, and if I remember correctly, they give 12 dungeoneering tokens. So they're not bad to kill. And also as well with this series, be kind of like doing a little bit of kind of showing some stuff as well, like how exactly of going about doing these things. Now, I did happen to get the body that I was actually trying to buy. Did end up getting that. But this was the loots that I got. Dragon Full Helm ornaments. I got 6 or 5 normal Dragon Full Helms, and I also got a Draconic Visage. Now, I don't know exactly, I guess there must be a store that you can just buy a normal Dragon Shield. I honestly have no idea. I'll have to look at that though, because an anti-Dragon Shield actually would be kind of nice, because I've been wanting to go and kill dragons just to kind of see their loot, if they have any different kind of loot, any custom loot, or anything like that. So yeah, I wanna like check that out though. But since I did this, I figured might as well talk a little bit about some dungeoneering here. Well, I guess first thing is, for people that don't know, if you just do : dung, you'll teleport here. This is where you teleport, and if you talk to the guy, you'll start here, and you'll kill these. These are kind of annoying. They have quite a lot of health. I mean, for the beginning out, like if you're just starting out, you don't have the best of gear or best of of a weapon, you're gonna be killing these kind of slow. If I remember correctly, they give two. I think it's 2 dungeoneering points each time you kill one. Going here though, the second cave, that's probably the best cave to be in for training dungeoneering. The only reason why I wasn't going there is because I just wanted to see what was actually at the Avatar, which is actually the boss cave. The cave 3 is not even worth going into. It's cave 1 and 2 combined has both of these and these in there, so it's completely pointless to even go there. Cave 2 definitely though is a good way for just farming the experience and farming tokens. Again, like I said, the last one, the boss cave, that one is the Avatar of Destruction. Now, you can kind of differ on what you'd really feel if it's worth it. I mean, getting a Draconic Visage, I killed 100 and I got 1 of them, and I think I got it like on my 30th or 40th kill, somewhere in there. I got it within my first trip, and I killed like 40 of them on my first trip, so it's not too bad. They do hit you kind of hard. I mean, they were even hitting me with this gear. They were hitting me for like 400s, and I have pretty good stats there. Unless they're hitting me for magic damage, I don't really know. That may have been what it was. They may have been hitting me for magic damage, but killing them wasn't all that enjoyable. That's why I only did 100. I was gonna do more, but I'll probably just finish out dungeoneering in Cave 2, because of the fact that, for one, killing them kind of sucks because the fact that they're so big and you have to like your character's like practically underneath them to kill them, and if they move while you're trying to attack them, like any monster in the game, it won't let you attack them because they're moving around. So I would kind of say that it's somewhat of a just a coding bug that when the monster's moving you can't attack it, which kind of annoying. And for those guys it's a lot more of annoying because the fact that they have to be facing you for you to attack them. So if their back is turned or their to the side is turned towards you, you can't attack them. So it's kind of annoying doing that. So I figured I'd just do 100 though, just kind of see their drops anyway. Before I'd only killed 34, and it was just like sparingly I'd go and kill them. I'd kill like 2 or 3 just so I could buy a few more overloads and just go on with going and killing other stuff. But yeah, I mean, not the best of loots, and again, they also do drop other stuff. They drop like rune items, like rune dagger, and like rune plate legs. I think plate body as well. Like throwing, like javelins, throwing axes, things like that. Of course, also charms, but again, I'm not really picking up any of the shenanigan drops that really aren't worth anything, and these aren't really worth anything either. But these are their rare drop. This is the rare drops, I guess you could say that they drop. So I figured I'd just kind of show that. And again, just kind of just showing like what things drop. I'm not sure exactly what I'll go for really next. I'm thinking honestly, I'm probably gonna go and probably do the P and Beast. I may try killing it 100 times. I think so far I've killed it like I think like 10 times. I think I can see that actually on my log. Um, let's see, is it on here? Uh, no, it doesn't look like it's on here. I'm kind of surprised actually if it's not. But it looks like it is not, unless, oh, I guess it's Beast. I guess that's what that is. It must be Beast. If that is what it is, I swear I've killed more than 4, but that may not be the right thing. I honestly have no idea. I mean, I'm guessing it is because it is the P and Beast, so it makes sense if that is the correct thing. I mean, yeah, it's P and Beast, so I guess I've only killed 4. They are kind of annoying to kill. They do hit kind of hard sometimes, kind of like the avatars. They kind of hit it a little bit hard, but not a problem there. I mean, the 4 kills that I did do, I don't remember their drop rate. I think it's like a 1 in 70 or 1 in 85. I honestly can't even remember. I have to look back at the drop table thing though. But where is it? I think actually I have it in here. Yeah, there it is. The Superman cape. This cape is actually not bad for maging, which is why I just have it in my combat tab. Well, this is more so my tab for really just all around combat, but also for prestiging as well, which I may do at some point again just to get my boots again, or try to really stretch it and do a full 10 prestige just so I can get the purple, I mean the pink wings, pink Torva wings. Just because I've had this Asgardian cloak for quite some time, so yeah, might go and kill some P&B and see kind of what I can get from that. Also finishing the achievement. We'll see how many I really kill. I may just complete the 30 or try to kill like 50 or 100. I don't really know yet, but yeah, we'll see what I go and kill. Alright, well, I went ahead and I did the achievement for, where is it? The P and Beast one. There it is, the 30. I went ahead and just did it the 30 times. I didn't really do it any more than after that. I was kind of feeling a bit sick and everything, and I ended up just stopping after I did 30. The drops are pretty piss poor. I didn't get anything extra from them. I mean, the only thing that I know the PMBs drops that are really like actually half decent is the Superman gear, which I don't even think it's really useful. I mean, I know like the cape is a decent cape for doing like maging. Like I think it also would be a good one for ranging, but obviously you would just use an accumulator. But like, just go ahead and pull it out here. I got this in my like the first like 4 kills that I'd ever done. I gotten it. It's not a bad cape, honestly. I mean, like I said, it's a pretty good mage cape. but I did get actually something while getting kills from the Protector. If I open up my NPC log, you can see I have 106. Now, before I only had, I think, 4. Either I had 2 or 4. So, a little over 100 kills. But I happened to get 2 white wings, the only 2 things I got from them. But these wings are also, again, another good thing that would be for mage. Again, something good for range as well, but not really, wouldn't really use these for range. I believe it also gives the same strength bonus, but it also gives 5 prayer with wearing these. They're not bad wings. They're supposedly, I've seen a few people ask it. I've asked it a few times. No one's answered me, but someone before it asked how much these wings were, and someone said they're worth about 10 trill. Now, I don't feel like they're worth 10 trill because, I mean, within 100 kills, I got two wings. So there's no way in hell they're worth 10 trill. So I might try looking more into it. They might be worthless. I don't really know. I mean, they look cool, and I think that's really the only reason why they're worth anything. It's kind of like the same thing with the Superman stuff. It's not really worth much. I mean, people say it's worth, like, I think like 150 or 200 bill per piece, but there's no way in hell it's even worth that. There's no way it could be worth that because it's pretty much useless. Like, it's only something that like a skiller would really use, and that's about it. So, I mean, unless there's something special these white wings do that I don't know of, I mean, if they are really worth 10 trill, which again, pretty sure they're not, because that just seems unrealistic for the fact they got 2 of them, and also the fact that I killed a little over 100 of them, got 2 of them, and it only took me about an hour to do so. So, I mean, with that being said, I don't feel like there's any way in hell that these things could possibly even be remotely worth 10 trill. I would say at most, these things are maybe worth like 500 bill, just because of the looks alone. But even then, I still don't feel like it should be worth that. But it could be, I don't really know. I mean, like I said, I've asked like 3 or 4 times, and no one's answered me. Like someone asked before, and someone had said 10 trill, and other than that, though, I've never heard anyone ask how much they were or how much they're actually worth. So, yeah, that was pretty much the 2 things I ended up doing, though, was just the beast kills. Again, got nothing from those. I honestly would say they're not really worth killing the beast. Not really worth killing too much. The Protector is supposed to drop, as far as I know, I could be 100% wrong on this, but it's supposed to also drop Superman stuff as well. On the forums, it's what it shows, or at least it shows someone in full Superman, and it says underneath it says also drops white wings. So I don't know if the Protector actually does drop Superman gear. Like I said, I mean, I killed a little over 100, didn't get a single piece. All I got was 2 white wings, and that was pretty much it. I had also got the cash that was in my inventory. It was just the actual coin cash. So I got like 40 something mil from killing it as well. But you know, that's nothing. I used a little bit of it to actually get some more food. But you know, food in this is cheap, and only getting 40 mil cash, I mean, that's nothing. So yeah, I mean, after really doing that, I don't really know exactly what to do. I'll probably look at more of these, try seeing on what to do with this. Also, another thing as well, though, for anyone that does actually want to kill the Protector, if you just do : Protector, that is how you get there. But one thing to note is that if you do ever want to kill them for any reason, they're not too difficult to kill. I mean, granted, the gear I have, it's not too hard to really kill them. Also, the fact they also always use overloads. Some people say overloads aren't even, there's not even a point to use them, but I use them anyway. But one thing to note is that if you're going to kill them, you pretty much want to have a Dragonfire shield. If you do not, you're going to be having some problems, because they're going to be hitting you for 400 or 500s almost constantly, because it does Fire Dragon Breath as its attack. Which is one thing I didn't ever notice. I mean, before I went and killed them, And I mean, you can also just use an anti-dragon shield too, and that would work as well. They'll still hit you for a bit more, but you can buy one over in the shops. You can buy one. I don't remember which shop it honestly is. I think it's the general shop. The lady, you can talk to her, and one of the first choice I believe is general shop, and you can buy one in there. That's how I ended up actually making the Dragon Fire Shield after getting the Visage that I got beforehand. So definitely it is a nice thing of having a Dragon Fire Shield. I never even thought of that was what was happening, because I went there before, I killed like 4 of them, and I was getting just straight demolished, so I never went back after that. But yeah, it's nice to know though that a Dragon Fire Shield actually is useful for one of the bosses, even though it doesn't really seem like it's that great of a boss. But I guess for anyone that wants White Wings, not a bad place to go. I believe it was at the around like my after I'd killed about 80 of them, I had gotten my 6K kill count, which made me have 14% drop rate. So, but even with having that extra 2%, I believe actually I did actually get one more White Wings from having my extra 2 more percent, having a total of 14%. So, again, with these videos, you could see something a lot different because of the fact I'm doing actually kill wise, and my drop rate is going to be higher than some people's drop rate. Some people's drop rate will probably be higher than mine. So, I mean, pretty much, if you have a higher drop rate, you're going to get obviously a lot more drops, a lot better drops. Like I said, I don't really know what's actually really great from a lot of these bosses, and that's the reason why I'm killing them. Also, the fact as well, doing these videos allows me to get higher kill count, which all around is a good thing. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what to do really next, but I'll find something and be back killing some more stuff. Alright. So, I didn't really know exactly what to go to next, so I was just kind of exploring, going through, just kind of killing stuff, trying to figure out something else to kind of look at, and I went to the Hill Giant spot. If you go to Monster Teleports and go to Hill Giants, which is actually also Brimhaven Dungeon, it's the same thing, but whenever you go there and everything, there's more monsters: moss giants, fire giants, hill giants, red dragons, fire giants, and steel dragons. I don't know if there's any other things that are quite there, but the only thing that was really somewhat of interest was really the steel dragons. I had killed about 50 of them. Didn't get anything. They drop a bunch of rune items. Seem like they're pretty decent for blue charms. Out of like the 50 I killed, I got roughly like 20 or 25 blue charms. They're pretty quick for blue charms. I mean, they kind of take a little bit to kill. I was killing in 2 hits. I think I may have killed a few of them in 1 hit. But then I decided to come to the Slayer Tower because in most servers the Slayer Tower is always customized on what the drops are. Now, for like crawling hands, best drop is a mystic gloves and mystic top. So they're kind of really terrible, obviously, to kill. And there is some other monsters down at the first floor that I'd never killed, but you can go up this spiky chain. I killed Death Devils for a little bit, try to see if they had any custom drops. Doesn't really seem like they do, but the one thing that I did kill actually some Blood Velds, but the main thing they really drop is pretty much just herbs. They drop like 3 of whatever herb they drop. They'll drop 3 of it at a time. So, I mean, for someone that possibly, again, this would be something that, I mean, most people really wouldn't do. Some people have been doing Iron Man series on here, but they do it with buying stuff from the store. Now, think about doing an Iron Man series on here where you never buy anything from the store. It would be quite interesting. But this was a decent play, something kind of interesting. I was here, I did about 50 kills here, so it's almost about a 1 in 10 chance for wizard boots. They're not really that useful, just because you can get the mage boots. With the rage fire, I think they are. I always get them always mixed up. I think it is the rage fire though. not 100%, but you could get those, and those are obviously going to be better, but these would work pretty good too. I mean, like I said, these are a really easy thing to get. It's like a 1 in 10. Well, for me, it's a 1 in 10. It could be like a 1 in 20 or 1 in 30 for other people without an increase of drop rate. Um, but also, the interesting thing that I got was the ancient effigies. Now, they don't give a whole lot of experience using the ancient effigies. They really don't. But it's kind of nice that you can get those and use them on skills and stuff for beginning out a skill. So not too bad on that. Um, and I got 3 pink hats, which I just kind of thought was, or actually 4 pink hats. It was just something that I don't know if you can buy them in a shop. You probably can. I just haven't realized it or something. I'm not 100%, but I just thought it was something kind of funny that they were dropping, so decided to pick them up too. Why not? And they pretty much seemed to be the same thing. It was like a 1, pretty close to a 1 in 10. Um, so, overall, not too bad of some random stuff I was killing. Happened to find at least one thing that dropped something decent. Um, Now, what I want to go to is probably going to be next is going to like gargoyles and like the going to the third floor of the Slayer Tower and kind of seeing if there's anything else that could drop in the Slayer Tower just to see. Okay, well, just something random here. When you kill a gargoyle, their animation of death is yeah, I don't know about that. But it looks like the only thing they have in their drop table looks like is just shield left half and dragon spear, and of course charms. But yeah, like that's all I've been seeing that they drop. It looks like that's about the extent of their drop table. Yeah, seems to be its only left half and spear. So yeah, no luck on these. So on to the next thing. Just thought it was kind of funny though that their death animation just kind of seems quite hilarious. So, yep. Okay, well, I figured because there's not too many more monsters left in the Slayer Tower, I just kind of go over each monster just because these are the ones that are mainly really mattering. Most of their drops is just like rune items, miscellaneous noted like gems, but they also happen to drop black plate bodies, and I killed about 50 and only got 2, so I guess that must be, I'm going to go with that, must be the rarest drop, I guess. I keep forgetting though that Dark Beasts actually aren't up here. I always keep thinking of that because one of the servers I played, Dark Beasts are also up here as well, but Abyssal Demons is going to be what I'm going to kill next. I'm going to kill about 50 of these. I'm sure if they do drop anything rare, it's going to probably end up being an Abyssal Whip. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Could be something different. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, I ended up actually killing about 100 of these. I mean, they're rather simple to kill. I can, for the most part, I can one-hit them. Sometimes it takes me 2 hits. They are, again, kind of one of those annoying little monsters, though, that you try to hit them and they'll walk away, and then you don't hit them. So they're a pretty easy thing to kill. It's not a bad place, honestly, to probably get kill count. I mean, it's also a bad place to get kill count because they're so spread apart. But it was pretty easy going, killing 100 of them. Sadly, though, it doesn't. I mean, they could still have a rare drop that I don't know of. Like I said, I only killed about 100, maybe even more than 100. And they very rarely actually drop coins. I'd only got a coin drop once, but it was only 10k. So they don't really drop anything though. It's like rune shield, rune square shield, charms of course. Dragon meds seem to be about their rarest drop, other than the fact of coins, because like I said, that was the first time I'd ever. I only got coins once as a drop, so yeah, coins seem to be rather rare. But I thought this would be kind of a nice thing, like I said, just kind of going around the game, just killing random stuff and seeing what their loots could be. This was just something that I thought that I'd do, because on the forums there's only just the drops that are of the, more so of the common things that people go and kill. Like all the custom Torvas, custom bosses, and some of the things even aren't correct. Like, it doesn't say everything that they drop. And that's one of the things that I want to kind of show as well. You know, like for instance, like Luigi's. It doesn't even say on the forums that they can drop party hats, but they can. Um, and just as well as I think it was Pikachu's. I don't think Pikachu's. I don't think it says that it can drop claws, but they can drop dragon claws. So you know, it's things like that that I'm just trying to kind of see, just because I'm seeing that some monsters are dropping things that they don't show that they drop on the forums, and also kind of looking at other monsters, seeing if they drop any kind of custom loot compared to what they normally would drop in RuneScape. You know, because this is something that you know, I've done this on previous servers before, just looking around, seeing what things drop. I had even recorded a lot of times on some of the slower servers, recorded every single drop just so that they could use it on the page and everything. But you know, for things like this, no one really gives two shits on this server. Pretty much everyone that's on the server, they're just going for all the custom gear, high gear, things like that, and they don't give a shit about the rest of the stuff pretty much on the game. Some people could like the cosmetic stuff, so. But yeah, I think really that's gonna do it for this video. I think, like I said, this video is gonna pretty much just be. I'm gonna just call this probably like killing random stuff or like loot from random stuff. It's probably what this video will be. I may do another one of these, but I think I'm gonna start trying to kind of do like the normal things that everyone goes and kills. Because for one, I want to know for myself. I want to kill. I'm thinking either try to do 100 or try to do 500. I don't really think I'll be able to pull 500 because I want to do all the custom Torva things only in the Torva zone, doing colon Torva zone. The only one that I may not do in that video though possibly might be striped because of the fact that it does take a while, but I might do it. I might. It depends on truly how long it really takes me to do the rest of them, because that'll be the last one if I do it. So yeah, I guess, like I said, I guess this will be the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.